PS4 and what is and like all types of shit. And I gave it to the homie because he had a baby on his way.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the most reckless podcast in the universe. Damn, it's been a minute.
Yes.
Hey, y'all live.
Right?
Hey,
ICLA Benjamin, Gabe Stomach, and Lena Martin, and we are the intellectual nonsense.
No,
Yo, we gotta fix.
We didn't do it right. There's no smoke machine.
We gotta fix why the song is cutting off so early. Did you click the button or something? I don't know.
We gotta run the smoke machine.
Because you own the machine. You're the only person over there.
Sir, that is your work that's being put into the...
I mean, I did make an ending.
Click the button.
Ooh.
I did make an ending.
God, everyone's still so hostile after the hurricane.
You know,
Jeez.
when you locked up in them cages, you let the animal out. Bars.
What?
What?
You was outside the whole time. You had no power.
Huh?
you was on
Why
cage the
you
entire.
blowing my spot up?
I'm just
I
looking
was
at.
a mess.
I'm just trying to.
I was a mess. I'm not built for this. I hate when people's like, there's construction workers that work outside all day. I said, they fucking chose that.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I'm not built for that.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't Irma.
It was doable.
Cause it was like
I
it
escaped
was
for Irma.
windy. It was still like Irma was like it was hot. Like I didn't want to touch nobody. I was sticky. Cause it was just like
It was humid.
it was the beginning of summer.
Want
So
some wee-wee
summer
candy?
hasn't even kicked in fully.
I'll have some wee candy.
Yo, our hair's gonna be like at our ass. Tell us something. This ain't wee candy.
Disinformation.
But yeah, Irma had was like it was the beginning of summer and then it just went straight into heat. But this one at the end of it, while winter is kind of creeping up on us, you know.
Not too many bugs.
Not too many bugs. It was windy. It was
Speak for yourself.
Well, you was all
it
in.
was
Yeah,
good.
you know.
I have to show you. No, it's on my feet.
What you
It's
got?
about got ate up.
By
But
what?
see, here's the thing. They love like for some odd reason these Florida bugs. They love the light meat. They like
You know what it is? Y'all reflect light. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because y'all reflect light,
Well, like,
I
right?
like that.
Because y'all reflect light right now, right?
That's
You-
a good analogy.
The
that.
bugs gravitate for more light skinned
Listen,
people.
this is
than
how you
dark
know.
skinned
It's
people.
light.
this is how you know I'm going through it. Look at these hands. Little boy fingers. When
Yeah.
have you seen me without? Hell no. No, I always have nails.
Look, I like subtle. When you have them out to here, you look like the predator with the thing.
Listen,
and the
this, I feel like no
like-
man is going to let me beat their meat.
Nah, I wouldn't.
No,
you had to keep the rings on.
Yeah, you gotta take the
keep
rings off.
Yeah.
Them boy, scruff.
That's something, I don't know.
Yeah, that's how
He just
rough.
getting cut
I'm
up.
talking about like picking up branches, trees, dragging shit, pieces of
If you got
fence.
calluses, yeah, don't touch my dick. I don't want,
I wear gloves.
I don't want no 1800 hand jobs.
No.
Churning butter and shit.
I broke a toenail. Woke up one morning. I looked at my toe.
Oh,
My pinky toe. Just
Oh.
like
nobody cares.
I don't
about
care.
pink.
That's the
Purple.
one. That's the one you can sacrifice.
no,
Yeah,
it was
you
like
can
purple and
sacrifice
blue.
it.
It had no nail.
You could
So, yeah, that's
sacrifice
fine.
it.
That's fine. You didn't even know when you hit it? Did you know?
No, I did go to the doctor. It was dislocated. They popped it right into place. I didn't feel it at all, but it was like really crooked and it was like purple.
That's a condition. You should get that checked out.
They just popped it right in place. They put a little thing around it and just told me to keep it on for like a day, and then that's it.
It's the only. So your only casualty is dislocated pinky. You don't even know how you got it.
No, I was working outside like a fucking man.
You was
Wait.
working outside, just working
Just-
outside.
I'm saying, but you
Like,
don't.
anybody can work outside.
Yeah, but you like.
No, it was rough.
Did it feel like a blister? Like you had to notice a discomfort,
I
right?
remember hitting it and it hurt, but it wasn't a tremendous pain. The tremendous pain came later. That's when I looked at it and I said, you have no nail.
because
And
you
it's
was
just-
stressing and panicking about the
That's
hurricane.
what my
then
mom
you-
said. Mom said, I think under so much stress and panic, you didn't feel it. And now that you're a little bit more relaxed, you're starting to get that feeling. It was,
Adrenaline was pumping.
yo, horrible. Fence gone. My father's mango tree, avocado tree that he took so much pride in, gone. and there's no like saving it. Like they legit cracked from the roots, so there's no replanting it. It's been a disaster. My car is okay, but I have nails all over my tires. Like, I'm waiting for this next check next week. Hopefully, I'm not on a flat by the time I get out of here. But yeah, there's lots of nails in my tires.
But you got them good tires though.
Yeah,
can kinda
I mean they
hold
haven't
it.
gone flat, but I do put like air in it this morning, and it hasn't asked me anymore. So,
How often have you been putting air?
since the hurricane, like 3 times.
Yeah,
You got
good.
miles. Yeah, you got miles. I mean, you
I mean,
Plus you got
I
the
get
low pro tires.
yeah. I got good tires though. So.
those are usually lined with like Kevlar.
You got them regular tires, boy.
Oh,
Yo.
that's it.
Today. Things changed today.
Hey, I know. I know. My
All right, I have to get your opinion.
Oh Lord. Is it a
Hocus
girl?
Pocus 2.
We
How'd
could
you
talk
think?
about it
What
because
you
I
think?
watched it today.
What you think?
But I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
I watched Dahmer. I watched Dahmer.
Of time.
I watched
You
all
Oh,
Dahmer.
plenty
that's the next
of
one.
time.
That's the
watched
next
all
one.
And
of
you
Dahmer.
told us you was going to watch
Yeah, that
it.
shit trash.
And then you said you fell asleep. So you have plenty
And I watched
of time.
Dahmer.
So you know my
We
month
gonna get
is
on that.
my
I
month
watched
is
all of
October,
it.
so I love October. So you know my favorite movies are Hocus Pocus, and I love me some Nightmare Before Christmas. I watch it every year, 20 times a year.
That's like me with Batman.
I was so excited about Hocus Pocus, then I lost my electricity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that
And
did happen
then
right there.
a few times when I could get on Facebook, all I see was like Hocus Pocus. Turn off the.
Yep.
See, I was trying
I
to
was
watch
like,
it to be
don't tell me.
petty because I had power and internet.
I'm like, really? I felt like I was being punished. Finally, I watched it today. I waited until I had time. Watched it today, and I say I give it a 7.5.
I fell asleep. I'll be honest.
I honestly about a 5.
Listen, original witches, they're older. They still did their thing. I'll give them that credit. Yes.
Okay.
The
Okay.
story.
They held the
Yes.
movie up.
The storyline was a little
I don't like the
cheap. I felt like they wrote it too quick. They didn't put too much thought into it because the first one you can't beat that, and that's always gonna be that's always gonna be the fact about almost everything. The first one is always gonna be like the best. Second one you just like you know.
That's entirely true, but it's just like
Majority of the
if
time.
you take enough time on the I felt like they didn't have enough stakes held on to it. A movie have to have enough stakes that like could the world actually end? But you just wanted it was like you just wanted a little sandwich. and
How old
we-
is the movie? The first one? 20 years? 30 years?
Yeah, I thought that.
I feel like you
Something
had
like that.
all this time to kind of think about part 2, and I felt like you just threw something real quick.
It's cash grab.
I didn't think you put too much thought into it, honestly.
Big cash grab.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but that little girl in me is excited that there was a part 2.
It was nostalgia. It got your nostalgia
Yeah.
fix, but the movie as a whole, I'll probably agree with her. I maybe give it a lower, maybe like a 4. As for nostalgia, I'll give it an 8 for nostalgia. But as far as story,
The original
a
Witches
4.
took me out. I was like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Imagine you playing a role again 30 years later. And I'm pretty sure they got decent money for that.
but
Yep.
if it makes sense,
That's what I'm saying.
if it makes
Yeah.
sense for you to come back, like after this long,
Why?
I felt like you should have just left the one there.
Or just do like the 3 witches, have them have proteges.
I did tear up a little at the end when she was like, I'm nothing without my sisters. I'm like, oh, and then she started vanishing.
I give you that. I give you
That got a little, I'm like, okay.
That tug on your heartstrings, but the
Yeah.
rest of it, and they brought homeboy that had the sealed lips.
Yeah.
You know, they brought him back. Who?
Billy.
Billy. They
Yeah.
brought Billy back.
I like Billy. He was funny. Yeah, I want to see the cat that never dies. Oh no, he did turn into a boy and walked
Yeah.
away with the sister to the. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
You know what would have been dope? If the mayor was one of the young kids from part 1, grown up as the mayor now of the city. That would have been pretty dope. That's what I thought at first. I was like, oh, it has no connection.
I mean, but technically it did because he was the ancestor to the ones that banned them from Salem.
Yeah. It could have been a little better. No part 3, please.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
you don't want a part 3?
No.
Disney's been been missing for me, so I just wasn't.
Yeah.
Because I think they put more stock into the Marvel thing,
Even that.
which I don't think that's hitting either.
Bro.
Like Phase 4 is not
Watch.
it's not hitting at all. What else they got?
They got new Star
I'll
Wars.
give you Buzz Lightyear. Lightyear was
It was alright.
Decent.
It was alright. It was funny. That's one thing I can give it. It was funny.
yeah, it was funny.
It would have been better if they'd have cut that one kissing scene
I
out
don't think
and,
that
and
hit-
shut the fuck.
I don't think that hurt me enough that I didn't like the movie. The controversy didn't hurt me.
No,
enough.
it didn't. Nah.
It didn't do much for me. It just,
I guess I had more controversy between Tim Allen and them. Like that noise because Tim
yeah,
Allen.
I wanted his voice.
Yeah, and then the fact he's not in Santa Claus anymore. I'm hot. Like they're. Yeah,
thought
well,
he was.
they're gonna put him in. They're gonna write him out. They're gonna try to write him out. He said some comment about Biden or something. He said something out of pocket again. He's what do you want? What do you mean? What happened? He's what he always does. He says some
You know
shit.
what this is going to do? It's going to.
He says
it's
a
gonna
Twitter
force,
comment. And it wasn't.
It's going to force people to then add to their contracts that you can't be saying anything while
On social media.
while a movie is being acted.
Yeah,
Right. I think that's going to start happening.
but I mean, then don't have
sucks
a
a little
social
bit,
media
'cause you-
platform because all he said was like, Biden's gonna ask how long this 60 Minutes interview is. Let's type funny. It was type funny though. I tried not to laugh, but it was type funny,
Yo, I think he took
and
it.
that got him fired, kind of like.
I believe that Trump has ushered in the new era of president. Because I think Biden is doing this on purpose. You can't get that
Bro.
many like sound bites.
Bro,
Can't.
the worst part is now Trump goes to rallies and plays a video of just Biden fucking up
But I think he purposely
at
doing
rallies.
it. I think he's on purpose
You
because they
can't.
called him Sleeping Joe.
Oh.
And
He gave up one time mid sentence. He was like, "Up." Stop talking. I was just like, "Yo, this is not good." They just
You get
roast
to
him.
an old age. I think there are
I
certain
mean,
people.
he is old.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think there's certain people in your lifestyle that you ever notice that there's an old person in your lifetime like when you was younger, and they just
Look at you, Sherry.
like they jokes was just over the top. You didn't like you wouldn't cut that joke around your parents, but the joke he would cut something like that. That's what Biden is reminding me. He
Yeah.
reminded me of that grandpa that he just be like, look, I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot.
Because like, my favorite
give a
bits
fuck.
is when he has a hot mic. 'Cause when he has a hot mic, he cuss.
Right?
He be all like,
Yeah.
"You know what? I'm
Yeah.
fuck them niggas. We gonna get them."
You ain't black if you don't vote for me.
It's like, huh? The fuck is that?
Yeah.
Every time he's got to question it.
That voting thing reminds me of something. The most funniest thing. Oh my god, there's gotta be. You know how people use like videos and then they use like the voices and they recreate that. Let me see if I can.
Oh, the voiceovers?
Man, I'm talking about. I don't know why I found this so funny. I think I watched this like 20 times. Hold on. I got no reception in here. But people be saying like
That's
the
overall.
yeah.
Cops just because they're cops. The next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
That is so true.
Fact.
People be saying the most what to be voted. Like honestly, I don't know what the fuck he's running for, and I just want to vote for him because this
He
is
not
amazing.
wrong though. Like he got my vote.
To show up.
He got my vote already. Just like you just hearing it going. Yeah, what's his name? Like,
That seemed like it came right out of that skit.
oh yeah,
It looked like some Dave Chappelle shit.
What's what?
Call a crackhead.
Who's that girl from Seinfeld? Elaine, the lady that does Elaine or Veep or whatever it is. She's like all over the news because she did Kamala Harris skit, and they just took They just took the bits from Veep and then put it next to Kamala Harris, and just that was the joke.
Yep. This is a nice little segue, which you then gonna segue into Netflix. All right, this guy had a one-on-one tournament. Y'all remember Love and Basketball, right? Love and Basketball. Love is
One and
Love it.
one, yeah. Play for
The
your,
movie.
I'm gonna play for your heart. Okay.
Play for
Okay.
your heart.
Okay.
Yeah, literally.
You play for the heart?
Yeah, there's a story out there.
He took the heart?
Homeboy had a one-on-one game with a girl. She spanked his ass. He shot her. No, killed her.
That's not true.
That's wild.
That's on the news.
What?
That is
This happened recently.
the news. Yeah,
What?
dead ass.
How?
Yup.
What?
Wait, okay, hold up. Who's the one that brought this up? Like, who's the one that said, "Hey, we should play"?
I don't think that's the point right now.
No, because
No, that's not-
did he,
I
don't think
no,
that's the
because
point
did
right
he
now.
shoot her because he's disappointed he lost, or because he didn't win and wasn't gonna get the girl and
No,
shot her?
No,
She was-
she
she
was
was
playing for
bragging.
him.
She was like, "Yo, your ass got spanked." Like, you know, like
Yeah.
the usual game. You
Rub it
talk
in.
trash.
Yeah.
Talk too much trash. He shot her.
Hold on, but is he playing for her heart, or they were playing for like who?
It was just
It was
playing.
just a game.
Just a regular game.
And he got
There
that
was no money
mad.
on the line, no nothing.
No
Just a
money,
regular
not
game.
even pushing the line.
Nope.
He wasn't giving up the pin.
Absolutely nothing.
What stakes caused him to shoot? That's what I'm trying. I don't get it.
His
Like,
pride.
Why he couldn't go the rest of
because
his
he
life
was
knowing he got
sore
beat
ass
by a
for
girl at a
I
game?
guess.
how many people was at the court for him to get away? Because that don't make no sense. Because for me, for my pride to be hurt, it had to
Where
be.
did this happen?
It had to
need
be
to
like,
search- yeah, where did this happen?
It's not adding up.
Happened.
It's not adding up. Cause it needed to be like what is it? White man can't jump. All them niggas on the fence. I need to have a crowd of people watching the game happen, and then me getting like embarrassed. I could see being shamed in front of the whole park, and like it goes through the neighborhood. I get it then, but he got away. I mean, no one knew. No one was there. He could have just let that. All right, you got shake hands, dap it up. We'll never talk about this again. What?
Yeah, it's just a regular
Who
pickup
picked
game.
up?
No
She
money.
picked up, or he picked up? He probably said,
According to the victim's family, the alleged suspect and her friend who
"This is nuts."
acted out of anger over losing a pickup basketball game to Womack.
21.
Asia Womack was found last Monday evening on South Dallas South sidewalk, suffering multiple gunshot wounds.
So more
Before she was transported nearby a hospital where she succumbed to injuries, according to release from Dallas Police
That's
Department.
tragic.
According to the victim's family, the alleged suspect and was her friend who acted out of anger over losing a pickup basketball game. The victim was a known athlete who previously played on her James Madison High School basketball team. The suspect was later identified.
He's
as
going
police
through something
31.
mentally. There's no way that built enough anger for you to shoot a 21-year-old friend, not a stranger.
They play on the same team. He said
they went to the same high school.
they went to the same high school. They looked at
That
each other.
is stupid. You just
Yeah, I
ruined
don't
your
get it.
whole life just because a girl beat you.
If she played for the basketball team, I would probably expect to like low key.
Yeah, if I'm not in the facts.
Like not lose.
I'm
but
expecting.
I'm expecting that ass
I'm
whoop.
expecting
Yeah.
some resistance to come.
I'm not gonna. Yeah. What?
Like I know I'm like, okay, this is at least probably a Division I champion, maybe.
We're not even
Depends
playing
on
college.
There's
Like
no
she's
way.
playing
Depends on what
college
school.
ball level.
There's no way.
Like, all right. And it's a street game. Like even then, I would never.
He had to go. He was going through something mentally before that.
Yeah, that had to be.
There's no way that's just it.
That was just the last straw.
Yeah, something triggered that. Who knows?
Something.
Who knows?
And a 10-year gap. It's a 10-year gap. She's 21 and he was 31.
She's a baby. 21.
21.
Huh? So they never went to the same school together. What the fuck?
Nah, so it just seemed like it just.
They've never.
It might have
would
been one of
crossed
those
lines.
friends where it's like you was friends with the brother and y'all just.
And that's
still
the
have
older-
beef.
that's the older-
Yeah,
something
like in
that,
the
maybe.
family type of thing.
Yeah.
But even then, you would like. I remember my family members still being like, "Hey, watch it with him. He quick to go off."
Hot-headed.
You know, yeah, you know what I mean. You would someone would tell you that and be like, don't play ball with that boy. He quick to get mad, just or let him win. There has to be some warning signs.
Nah,
Yeah,
don't think-
I
it
know
wasn't
some-
the win. It wasn't the win. It was the bragging. It's
It
the rubbing
doesn't
in the face.
matter.
No, I'm saying that's the reason why. Like, you kept saying it was the win. I don't think it was a win. It was just like, oh,
Showboating.
It was
Yeah,
his
the
ego.
showboating and
His
the extra.
ego was bruised. He got pissed
Yeah,
All right.
ego got tapped.
off. His
Don't
ego-
play Madden with me then. Don't play.
Oh,
don't play
Call of
Tekken,
Duty.
Don't play Call of
nothing.
Duty.
Because
Like,
we
yo,
coming like like
He
I
never
hear
had a
this
console.
daily on video games. Like motherfuckers be on the other
Yo,
side.
you trash.
Yo,
You
trash.
dirt,
You
nigga.
garbage, and you just have to like. What are you gonna do? Stick
Somebody
your hands
dig
to
up
the-
Betty White. Oh, shit. Why are you saying such hurtful shit about us, bro? Like,
Son.
There's
be-
no way.
yo, it be
I cannot get
ruthless.
that mad.
Yo, it be
In a game?
ruthless.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. Like
I
I'll
think
get mad.
I think
and,
it's funny. Like I'll laugh.
You can't laugh. You can't laugh at certain situations depending on the person's in front of you and seeing that mad again. You can't laugh. That just makes it worse. Like I've laughed
Oh, true, true.
over a console and like made it worse because I thought it was funny and then I realized he's genuinely pissed. I will find you. Like man, it's a game.
Have you ever gone to sleep with fear in your heart?
Nah.
Nah, that you think they're actually gonna show up. That's happened before.
two times, because I've been in some areas.
Nah, yeah, I can't one.
I've been in some areas where like.
And you
It's
hear a
like,
little
is he
noise in the
really-
kitchen. You're like, oh, he found me.
But I mean,
Come on, Madman 239-014.
I mean, I think that's naturally for anybody, though. I think anybody, even if you're the person that you gonna whoop anybody ass, like you can be the person that can kill anybody ass, but you're generally still gonna have that fear. If you don't, hey, more power to you. I don't know who you are. You might be a Terminator or some shit, but yeah, I don't know too many people that like. If Mike Tyson, one of the most feared guys still to this day, say he's scared and just coming into a ring, then come on, I believe it.
I mean,
He's like, I'm gonna still fuck you up, but I'm scared as fuck. though."
imagine him cussing you out and
Right.
threatening to come to your house and beat your ass.
Oh,
and he has a distinguished voice. You know.
You
it's
know,
him.
yeah. You
I shit my pants.
Whip your ass.
Like if you didn't know,
Scared.
I will say this: if you didn't know who he was,
oh
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
talking,
yeah.
you
You wouldn't
probably-
take it serious.
Man, what?
Yeah.
But just because we seen what destruction this motherfucker does,
I can't afford a new kidney, liver, none of them body shots. I can't afford none of the organs.
like in the boxing game on the Xbox, I had they had finally put him in the fucking game, and just playing with him, son, his shit, woof, woof, woof. Like they added some shit on it. I will say he gets tired quick though. If you use it too much, he tires very quickly. But yo, homeboy was out. I was eating that fucking
I can't afford to lose body.
all the salad and everything he ate that day.
But
Son,
another topic, because I've been waiting.
what's up?
Dahmer.
Oh,
His father,
son.
I feel
Best-
for the dad.
He's
First
still,
off,
first of all, he's still alive. Mother died of breast cancer back in 2000. Father is still alive.
Stepmother or mother?
I know.
No,
yeah.
stepmom is alive. They're still together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And brother wants nothing to do with the story, with anything. So
Yeah.
I think he changed his last name.
Yep, he did.
Fool.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'd have kept that bitch.
No.
Not if
Nah,
you don't
not
want
with-
nothing
nah.
to do with it. No.
Nah, you talking from a different perspective. If you was like latched on and didn't know what was fucking going on, and then all of this stuff, and then you're in the limelight every time, especially every time a new movie or show comes up, that's you.
I need
And
that
this guy
check.
that plays him,
I need that
I
check.
love him. Any role you give that man,
Oh, he knows how. He knows.
he
what
knows
doing.
how to act.
He know what he doing.
I love it. All American Horror Story that he's in, he plays the shit out of all those roles.
I don't
love
know-
it.
I've only seen 2 of the American Horror
Oh
Stories.
no, I've seen them all. I'm into horror.
I've seen The
stuff, but-
Hotel.
Yes.
And then the one in the Baton Rouge.
Oh no.
The
You need to see the house, the circus.
yeah, I missed
Oh,
a bunch of those.
yes.
I'd catch.
He's awesome.
But here's my thing. why ain't still to this day? Why ain't we go arrest some of these people who like just didn't do like cops? I'm pretty sure these cops are still out, kind of just chilling, retired.
Yes, they're
Pensioners.
both still alive and retired.
See,
Correct.
You went on a research spree.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, like I'm into that type of stuff, especially when it's real. Like I want to know the
What's
behind
going on?
scene, the before
Yeah, I'm the
scene,
same
the
way.
yeah, like where did they live, exactly in what street, like what school they went to. Because I'm the type of person that add things together, and I'm like, well, no wonder he's fucking crazy. His mother left him the whole summer. Father was never there. Blah 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 blah. They used to fight a lot. He was being bullied at school. Everybody in school said that he was just weird all the fucking time. He barely had friends. He used to sit from what neighbors said. He used to just sit outside on the steps and just stare at the sky. Like, he was crazy. He didn't think he was crazy, but he was fucking crazy. And the way he got killed in the movie was how he got killed in real life.
Yeah, I know.
And that man is also still alive.
Yeah.
He murdered somebody. He murdered somebody, went into jail, and then murdered 2 more people, just like in the story, just the same way.
Yeah.
With a gym equipment.
Yeah.
That is freaking crazy.
Okay, so then the question is, did they set it up?
Oh yeah, I believe
how
that's
I'm
a
still
setup.
thinking
Yeah, I
that.
believe it was
I'm
set
still
up.
thinking that myself.
I believe it was set
When
up.
he-
I feel like the cops was like,
Cause
nah.
like that, you
Yes. How do you leave 3 inmates by themselves with heavy equipment in such a big area?
Low
Because
staff.
it was bathrooms, showers, and a gym?
low staff. You know
No.
what I'm saying? Yeah, enough staff.
No. Or
Yeah.
if you're going to step outside, you
Or
better leave
because-
that door open.
You know,
And you
low-
ain't even come back. You ain't hear all
Because
that?
it was the 90s.
You know what I'm saying?
so-
Low staff. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
90s
You gotta
is
think
different
about it.
life.
Yeah, 90s.
And all that noise, and you didn't even come inside to check.
Even with all the noise, hey, it could be the booty warrior.
I don't know the way.
You know what I'm saying?
the
You know-
way
you don't
it
know.
showed the cop like kind of look at them and walk out. I was like, oh, he fucking set him up.
Oh yeah.
He
for
set
sure.
him up. And then the guy was like, he thought he was doing a good thing. Talking about like he worked for God and God sent him and blah blah blah. Like he legit thought he was doing something right. And I'm pretty sure the police officers knew that's the type of person that he is, and tried to convince him and did that.
But did you get as far as where, in your research, as far as where he was wanting it?
What you mean wanting it?
He wanted to die.
Jeff-
He wanted it.
Oh yes, he wanted.
So
Yeah.
that,
He
that
wasn't
might
a-
have been where he was like, maybe he went into that room knowing he went to, because he
Well,
kept
and-
provoking him.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because the thing of it is they had him blocked off.
Five
He was-
500.
He wasn't in the general population.
No.
Right. And then
But you know
Because
why?
They knew that was what was gonna happen.
No, you know
They
why? Because
knew.
he ate people. He was considered what is it?
carnival.
Yeah. What?
Cannibalism.
Carnivore.
No, cannibalism.
I mean,
Cannibalism.
cannibalism.
Okay, when you're classified, you have to be separated from
General pop.
always, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's like, like you like
But just like
vegetables, they're not gonna put you around like a store full of vegetables. You're gonna eat it all. So that's the same thing as people. Like if they know that you eat people, you have a certain bathroom, you have a certain route through the hallways. You have to use stuff like the bathroom and stuff in different times from everyone else. They like very distant those people.
But like even still though, like that may be the case, but that doesn't necessarily translate to the sentencing. Like it has to be said in the sentencing that he's cannibalistic and stuff. Like
Yeah.
in his previous cases, they kept giving this nigga the second chances of chances.
Because back then even if you did that, because he wasn't the first one to do it, there was this Japanese guy that did it too. They never classified him as that because I don't know if it was fear in the system or anything, but he'll do multiple things plus eat people, and he'll be held accountable for everything he did but eat the people. I don't know why they would never prosecute somebody for just that. They would never classify a person for it. There was no way of like I don't know.
If anything, it's probably because it falls under a mental illness then. Because I'm pretty sure if you
Yes.
get like mad cow, so then you don't go into prison. Then you go into
And he thought he wasn't crazy. Like he was like, I'm not
right.
crazy.
So then like
I'm not insane.
so then
Like,
you're
you're
not,
not?
so you're not technically eating people then. Like nah, I eat people. So then you're crazy. No.
No.
All right. Fuck it then,
You
nigga.
masturbated
General
over them
population.
while they were dead. You're insane.
General
That's not
population.
insane.
Watch the tape.
A week later.
Yes. And have you seen the original pictures of the live scene of his
Nope.
house to the movie? Identical.
Oh, yeah.
To
They
the
was
fish
on-
tank, to the fridge,
was on
to
point.
the bed. Like, they legit copy and paste. Everything you see in the movie is basically exactly how he lived. I don't know how they did it and found all the stuff to be exact, but exact to the T.
I don't want to blame. I'm not saying victim blaming either, but your man's dialogue should have been red flagged the moment he started talking. Mm-hmm. Every time he talked, sussed.
Hey,
You know where I
wanna go
knew
party?
that-
Huh? No.
wanna
Hell no.
party?
Nope.
You know where I knew
Hardy, hardy.
that movie was going to be amazing?
No way, yo, no
Listen,
way.
I
You'd
knew
be
that
like,
movie
no
was
way.
going to be amazing when that first victim came. He's like, trying to save his life. He was, them hips, boy.
Son, I saw
Once I
myself.
saw that-
Cause what was fucked up, and what I didn't like about Netflix is that they categorized everybody gay. That wasn't the case.
No, he just
he
liked
was-
you.
he
No,
was
he,
homosexual.
not all
it
of
was,
them were gay.
He didn't
No,
care.
no.
He
didn't
just liked
care.
your
He
body.
just, as long as you looked like the piece that he want, he didn't care if
yeah.
you was gay. You
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, they
Yeah.
wasn't all gay.
Not all of them. Not all of them were
They
gay.
wouldn't all
Dahmer
gay.
was gay.
Dahmer was
Okay,
gay.
okay,
But
okay.
they wasn't all gay.
Okay,
I
got
hated
it.
that they portrayed that he was
Yeah.
gay.
No,
but,
he liked men individual.
right.
Right.
But homeboy in the front, that was myself. I was like, trying to get the fuck out of this motherfucker.
Try to do the word, mother.
Yo, I would have I would have been Nikki with the good knees, son.
Yo, you would do some shit to escape. Yeah.
The moment I smelled the room, I'd have been like,
Oh, listen. Listen. That's my thing right there. I could see the most
Oh,
nastiest
hell
thing.
nah.
The moment I smell it, it's a wrap.
hell nah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
I got some bad pork. Nigga, I cook. You don't have no bad pork chops up in here. Don't lie to me, bro.
And I hate to say this, but I smelt a dead body being around cops because I was trying to be one. I've smelt that.
It's not good.
Smelled nothing
Nothing like-
close to bad meat.
What, ever. Nah, yo, I've opened my fridges. Ian fucked my fridge up. I've opened. He never
got
smelled.
close.
Nah, son. Nah.
And the real Dahmer, like the way that this guy
Never.
played him, like slow like that. Have you seen like his court videos? He's like that. Like he literally turns out. He's like,
Well,
oh well.
I just
Like yeah.
And then,
Cut
yo,
their
when the
body
dad,
up.
when they did the, like, I think it was like episode 8 or 7, when they did Lionel, like,
Yeah, during his episode.
on just him, he was like, he had the argument with his wife, his wife at the time, and he plays it back.
Wait, the second one or first?
Second one, second one. And he plays back all the times where he's like, I should have known.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry.
I'm sorry. To each their own. I wouldn't want to like dissect animals with my child.
Hold on.
I know that you're into stuff like that. Like
Nah.
they couldn't find a hobby for him to enjoy. It was really hard to read him, and as a parent, you try to understand them. But if my child showed me signs that they love to dissect like animals, I would have been like, why?
But-
Why are you feeling
But
such
wait,
joy?
wait.
Too much
You-
because it's just like
this-
that might be a veterinarian.
And also,
They
this
got
is,
to operate on.
this is the
bodies.
time frame of then, not now. Like,
Yeah, but you never had a real animal. You want them dead the whole time?
no, he's only finding dead.
No, he's finding them dead. He's not.
He's not getting them
They
alive.
was only doing roadkill first.
But
Yeah.
exactly. He was never
Yeah.
wanting a real life.
Yeah, so
A live one.
to take care of.
Yeah.
So then it goes into taxidermy, like the dad.
Yes.
Right.
My only issue with that whole thing was like,
knows the job.
I'm fine with the taxidermy and him doing the dissecting and
Yeah.
learning
No,
about.
I'm not.
Well, because it's that time. That's the era. Like
I mean, I did that in
they're
middle school.
outside.
We did have a baby pig that we dissected and a frog.
Never
we did
had-
that in science. Yes, we did that in
Well,
science.
I mean that's school. That's different.
yeah, and I didn't like it.
But you remember, as we was growing up, all of us, we're at least all in the same generation. Y'all remember going to people's house and there was an animal just what he was talking about. There's an animal just sitting there,
Yeah.
dead. Y'all remember like a dog or just
Well, no, because they're
Oh,
not.
the
They're not in the
stuffed
country.
ones.
yeah, that's taxidermy.
it's taxidermy.
You have to dissect
I would
those.
do that if my dog dies.
Yo, I'll
That's
give it. I'll
scary
break
as
down the
fuck, yeah.
price. 1,900, bro. 1,900 at the gate. And
It is expensive.
I
Either
was gonna do
clone
it for
him
my
or
cat.
stuff him.
I was doing it for my cat because it was my cousin's cat, and he wasn't in the. We didn't put him in the fridge. I told my folks, so we empty the fridge out and put the cat in the fridge. If you want to save, so taxidermy, they just kept this nigga in a bag in a box outside in the garage, some shit. And even the taxidermist was like,
No fixing that now.
how long he's been out of the bag? Like 3-4 days. It's gonna be like 1,900, about two grand to taxidermy. So it's money in it.
Oh,
bro.
absolutely.
It's a cat. That's a cat. That's not even. Imagine a bear.
But
Seen them bears and shit or
hello,
something?
you're watching him dissect these animals, take the organs out, and then dispose of the animal. There was no, at no point there was no stuffing, there was no sewing, there was nothing in display of work that he
Maybe
had done.
the dad. First of all, that was my other issue with the dad. I don't know what the fuck this nigga does for a living, but he got information out the ass because he was sharing too much to the kid that young during the test. Everything he was like, "Hey, you know what's crazy? If you cut the head off, and we took some acid and dab it on, and they would rub it off."
Remember that he did that when he was younger.
Right. No,
Yes.
the dad did that shit when he was younger.
Yes.
No, he said he did that shit in college. Yeah, he said
Yeah.
he did that.
Oh,
He
okay.
did that experiment in college.
But he said he also felt some of the same things the son
He
did.
felt
Yeah,
the
I'm
need-
mad they didn't
he
test
felt
his
the
brain.
need to kill.
Well,
He felt the need to kill.
Yes.
But he didn't act upon it.
that's
Yeah.
human.
So basically, he passed his desires to kill people onto the son.
Nah.
But then you realize that story about the acid on the brain comes back when he did that to the 14-year-old.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he did drill the hole and
And pour
yeah.
acid in.
Poured the
Yeah.
acid.
Yeah.
And they said in the report he was basically a zombie for like a few minutes. And he
Yeah,
actually
for a
died.
week or something. Like it was a few days or some
was a
shit.
few days.
And then the kid escaped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the kid died. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like the dad was sharing too much information young because the kid remembered all that from then.
That's what I'm saying. He was too
But what
young.
did the dad
They
do?
were doing this since he was a little boy.
Hey.
That's too much.
I don't think so.
And then she was on drugs while she was.
She was taking
on-
a lot of prescription medication. Yes, she was. I wish they would have examined the brain.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I feel, in my opinion, I feel like some serial killers are born serial killers. Like, no, yeah, but that's the whole thing about science and studying and stuff like that. Like, what is it? Like,
Right.
is it a unbalanced chemical in your system? Like, what is it? Like, I want to know the answer to that because I do believe, like I said, there's some people that are just born like that. Ted Bundy, I feel he was born like that. He said since he was young. Dahmer, he was born like that. I mean,
Gracie
dissecting.
nigga too.
Yeah, the clown guy.
Yeah.
What is going on? I need to
Gacy,
know.
something
An
like that.
unbalanced chemical in the brain. Something is going on. The fact that they didn't want to study, I don't know.
But I think like I bet that's the thing that like if I feel like as a criminal like they should be like go to jail or be executed or something like that. But between the violence and the level of degree of their crime, they should have already be like, oh, you go straight to the mental institute and we studying you. Like,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Joker.
yeah, yeah.
You're like, wait, what? Like, yeah, fam. Like you got like 18, 20 bodies underneath you. Why? Like if he was like the dude in there who got like 4 because he saw his wife banging somebody and just emptied the whole house, and then I get it. You know, it was a fit of passion. But you got like 17 bodies, 4 houses over like 20 years, and they're pretty much random, or to a point, they're random. And it's like, well, I just like the way, right. So now I'm gonna need to see why. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna understand. Just here's your sandwich.
I
Here's
feel
your
like
Jell-O.
study them while they're alive and also after they pass away. Because
Yeah.
obviously you can't get like to the brain part until they're dead, obviously.
Right.
I would say study them from like beginning to
And then-
passing, or even like if you have to kill them, just keep the brain. We need
See,
to
but I
figure
don't-
out what's going on.
I feel like you would
Is it
miss
tomato
out.
sauce?
I
Like,
feel
what's
you
going
miss
on?
out on more intel onto the psyche. Like you ever watch Criminal Minds?
Yes.
So like I feel like on the level of Criminal Minds, you would find like if you had Dahmer around or some people like that, you'd be like, hey, what would he think if you think that way?
Yeah.
Well, that's what the lady said in the tape.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like the
Like, if he was
lawyer.
around along, she was like, "Dude, we
I was
did
feeling
like
that.
31 hours of tape with him, and I wanted to continue, but then when he got hit,
It's like.
got whacked off."
Yeah, and I felt where she was coming from. I was like, yeah, he should have been separated just because, like, yo, you are so crazy that we have to figure out what the fuck made you go
Yeah.
this far, and
Yes.
then see the signs across the board to like everybody else.
And he
Like,
wasn't
is that
hiding any
hereditary?
information.
Like, do we have to look into your family too?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, and then like, how was your upbringing? Like, oh, you ain't getting enough hugs? No, my whole family, like, I pretty much been alone the whole time. Let's write
And then
Lack
write
of
that
love.
down. You know what I'm saying?
Lack
Like,
of
let's
love.
keep a note of like, oh, does he have a history of family abuse? Like, yeah, he does. Keep an eye on the homie right there. He's just looking at a wall
Right.
for no reason.
And then I feel like they missed valuable information because he was like singing like a canary. He didn't hold anything.
No,
back.
he was honest. He said,
completely-
I don't expect no one to I don't deserve forgiveness.
Right.
And if you want to kill me, just go ahead, you know? He was just like okay with it. He saw nothing wrong. Like he
Well-
legit lived his whole life.
No, he saw wrong. He saw wrong with it.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, he did because he saw
I
the
think there was moments.
yeah because like there's
Yeah,
every
but
time,
it wasn't like all. No, there was moments.
It's after every kill. It's
His
after
composure.
every kill he had like true regret
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like he
but
truly
he did it again.
because
and
he
again,
well,
and
But
again.
it
Because
was
it's
it was a desire.
This is right.
It was like a
He
like
was chasing a high.
it was an addiction.
right and then and then it's pretty much at the end of every not the end but like at every moment they want to leave, he panics. So it's not like
He
it's
had
like it's a
abandonment
fit of passion every
I
time.
honestly thought he was gonna change after he killed the deaf guy.
Me too,
Tony? Oh.
bro.
Yes.
The homie, bro.
I like that was my. He was
I
so
was like,
sweet.
bro, that's
he came from a
he gonna
good
say
family.
it like Dahmer. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yes, and then when he talked
Nah,
to
that's
the
not how it ends.
grandma, yeah, when he talked to the grandma and
Wait a
father,
minute, I know
how
how this ends
excited he
already.
was. Oh, I have a friend.
Yeah.
and this and that, and everything is going like you saw his excitement. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's gonna change him. This is it. You know what it is? Abandonment issues. Because
Right.
all Tony wanted to do was go to work.
That's what I'm saying. And he was like, yo, trust. And he's like, but
Yeah.
how? So slam.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you
When he came back to
issues.
the
can't.
keys, man.
Yo.
It's abandonment. That's
And
what
it-
he's suffering from.
And so like so then at
Because
every
even
time.
like the first guy that he picked up, he was like, "Take me to the concert." Well, I'm a leave.
yeah.
Attack.
Yeah.
So that's true.
It's because every time they go like, oh, I'm gonna slide up out
Yeah.
of here, or I gotta go to work, I got to church, or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And
That's
so-
when he go crazy because he wanted to control them too. Like, we're gonna watch this
Mm-hmm.
video. You're gonna sit next to me. We're gonna take pictures. Like, he wanted to manipulate them.
Which was the parallel to his dad.
Yeah.
His
Right.
dad said he would go to work, but he would be gone for like 3-4 days on the end
Gone.
for a long time.
Yeah. What they?
What did he do?
Yeah.
What the fuck did that do?
So then here's the hard question. Do you think that by the guy killing him, he got off easier?
Oh,
Should,
What from his perspective?
should they have kept him alive,
Who?
Dahmer?
If you're coming from
well,
his perspective,
They
which
couldn't keep him
perspective?
alive. He
Which-
died.
Which,
Wait.
which perspective are we coming
if
from?
he wasn't killed.
Right, right.
So put yourself.
Like, am I a
into-
victim?
Put yourself into victim mode.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
How would you want the outcome?
definitely.
I want him dead.
Was it easier for him to die, or is it easier for him to be alive in a prison where he can't touch nobody else? Where
Yeah, I'd
he
rather that.
suffers?
Yeah, I'd rather that.
It's a personal suffer for him because
Yeah.
he can't get that.
That
high,
is
that
true.
desire.
It's a
That's
petty
why I
thing.
said-
Technically, that's why he kept wanting to die.
Yeah.
Because that would instantly take him off the grid, and he wouldn't be able to have that desire anymore to kill.
Or
By keeping him alive, you are then causing him internal suffering his whole life because he had 15 years, 15 consecutive life sentences of him not being able to scratch that itch.
I don't know, cause like it seemed like the itch
Yeah,
was,
I
but it
think he
seemed like
would've
the
killed
itch.
himself, too.
I don't think he would have. It seemed like the itch was being
He
sedated
wanted
with.
he wanted somebody else to kill him. He wanted
For
to kill
sure,
himself.
but I'm saying like I feel like his high though was he was still getting it from the letters and money and
He
and
was
the
a
fan.
chemistry teacher.
So see,
The father.
you know, either that or you're
those are
making
late
meth.
nights.
You know, it's either those
Those
two.
are
But
late nights.
but I feel like because he was getting the high off the fan base and then the rise around the prison.
He was a doctor. He
You
had
know
a
what I'm
doctor
saying?
degree.
So like I feel like if he stayed in like maybe not general population, but like if he stayed alive in prison or like a mental institute or something like that, he probably would have found some way, as he always seems to have, find the fix. You know what I mean? Like he's autistic. Let's like we can say that he has to be somewhere on the spectrum.
I think he still would have been able to if he was
He
still
figured
alive
out a
today.
way to get what he wants.
I
You know
think
what
he
mean?
still would have been able to get that itch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. I feel like
'Cause
he'd still
you got
figure it
plenty
out.
of people in jail.
And
You
if
can
not
kill.
that, he was dropping 20s and 10s. Hey, can I get a recorder or whatever?
Yo, that
the
pissed
whale
me
note.
The whale-
off.
yo,
that
20 on the
pissed me
glass.
Those letters pissed me
I was
off.
like, yo, run it. Shut up, Dahmer. Shut up.
Oh.
Fuck up.
When he was reading those letters and people were like sending him money because of what he did. What is wrong with these people? You're embracing this? Like you're okay with this? Oh, I'm always into.
Wait a minute. So, ho. This is a girl that loves October. What are some horror fans that you like? You like Freddy?
Yes.
That's a real story.
But I'm not gonna pay
like
him.
Texas- you like Texas
That's a real
Chainsaw?
story.
That's a real
I know.
story.
That
All
house is
these
still
are stories.
standing. The house is still having.
Exorcist?
Everything's gonna come.
No, Freddy Krueger isn't.
Yes, Freddy Krueger is a real story.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the only one I thought that was it.
No, all horror.
All of them are real derivative
Hold on, let me
stories.
break
He
all
doesn't come
fourth
back
walls
to
for
life,
you.
but
Let me
come
break
into
all
dreams.
fourth walls for you. A joke is just the truth, but you're just allowing people to say it to you.
Yeah.
If somebody else says it that you don't know, you take it as an insult.
Yeah.
Right. So a horror film is nothing but just like I can't take Dahmer himself. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna take derivatives of him.
Oh yeah, for
So-
sure.
Freddy Krueger was a child molester
Oh.
that was burnt.
So I know the Candyman was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that one was real, Freddy Krueger. I thought that was the only one that was just like a.
He doesn't come back in the dreams and haunt you,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but he was a
No.
pedophile that was burned and set on fire for the
Got it.
And
his
the reason
acts.
why he got that story of the dreams is because nobody can get rid of the thought
Okay.
in real life.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Because wasn't people watching them burn too when that shit
Yeah.
happened? So you just
everybody
having
got
trauma
affected.
yeah.
of
yeah.
I love scary things. I'm sad that it happens and that it happens all the time. And these are true stories, but we cannot stop it from happening. There's how many billions of people are on this planet? There's going to be criminals out there. There's going to be.
Well, I think we.
But I'm
look
not
at
going to
it-
support them. You know, I'm glad to learn about their story and, but I'm not going to send them money.
Okay, I get you.
I
on
get
that
you
part.
there.
Yeah.
I get you on that part,
But
but
technically, you are supporting them by watching.
right. You
Right.
are
Well,
sending
no,
money.
because they don't have money.
no,
they don't
but-
get
no,
money.
but the
no, but you watching the Dahmer,
Yeah.
you send your $9 to Netflix and they distribute it out to whoever.
Yeah, to the victims.
No, they ain't getting a lick.
Yeah, no.
They ain't getting
they're
They
not
don't
getting
get
nothing.
not a
No,
dollar.
they got off the father's book. And after a while, everything that was sent to jail for him, because they found out he was getting hundreds of dollars a day, the family started taking that away. Even his 25 cents a day for working was being taken away.
That was 1991.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
We are
Yeah.
it's
So Netflix
32
right now
years
making
later.
them
It's still
film,
getting. They ain't cutting them more money.
No, the father's not making anything
no,
off of this.
No.
We're talking about now.
Now.
Oh, okay.
No.
Netflix, what you just watched. Where that money is going.
But it ain't go to Dahmer.
He dead.
Exactly.
But who getting the money
Who
then?
getting the money?
Netflix.
Right.
Nah, that's not right.
That's not right. The family should be getting that. Because
Or make a part.
Live this back
Or make
home.
a part.
No, that's why I do my research. The father does not want nothing to do with Netflix, does not want to reply or have any comments about it. He don't want to be attached to
Fuck
that
him.
movie. He was very disappointed. So he's not getting shit.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not talking
No,
about
we're
that. But
talking
I'm
about the
The
victims.
Nobody's
victims.
getting anything.
No one, not even
Nobody's
the
getting
victims.
nothing.
Kamachi,
That's what's fucked
the Filipino family, they ain't get a
Nothing.
dime. Like this series hit heavy on social
Oh,
media.
yeah.
We're talking about
And
it right now.
Yeah.
they don't none of the
Nobody's getting
what's that
money.
the neighbor that wasn't even a neighbor apparently she was across the street.
Well, shouldn't get anything.
She should have said something.
She died. She was 50-something when she died of natural causes. No one could explain what she died of. She was the one encouraging people to do this monument and stuff like that at the park. And she kept harassing the city about it. And then all of a sudden she dies of natural causes.
You know what I'm saying?
Conspiracy.
We need to find who the fuck natural causes is and kill him. I'm tired of this nigga taking our good black people in the community, bro.
Natural causes.
But yeah, most of any horror film.
Yeah.
I got
Jeepers
some
Creepers,
links
I
to
don't
send
think-
you on YouTube.
I don't think Jeepers Creepers is one.
It is.
Jeepers Creepers is?
Jeepers Creepers?
It's a true story.
Is it a true story?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just all they gotta do is
Oh,
just
for
get
sure.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Conjuring.
love the Conjuring.
all you need is the meat and juice for a story, and then you start adding on your.
I know the
extra-
Hills Have
Yeah,
Eyes
you
had
make
it.
it worse. You make it
Yeah,
better.
put some
you
wings
add
on
your,
it,
yeah,
and make it a
yeah,
demon
yeah.
and do all this extra shit. But
Yeah, yeah.
it starts from somewhere.
Yep. I love him.
Right.
I love him. You know he's kooky because of everything that he writes. Like he traumatized his own self. No, he did. And his son is the same way too.
Stephen King.
Yes, sir.
He got me on. He got me on one. He got me on
Have you
two.
read his books? Not his,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just have you read his
He got me on
books?
2.
Okay.
Langoliers, whatever. The one that was like them
Yes.
shits on the plane. That shit fucked me up. I give you that.
Like, isn't there rights every single day?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
To have to write that type of shit.
He says he goes to sleep and then he sees these things.
Yeah.
And he's
that's-
like, he could have had a day at the beach, but when he goes to sleep, he'll dream about like monsters in a plane. Like that's what he was explaining. Like it has no concept of what he did during the day. And he'll wake up and just write and couldn't stop writing.
yeah, that's
likes
how
it. I
it's
like
done.
And that's
film. I
and
look at
okay,
everything
and now
from
look
a
how
film
traumatized he is, and then his son is the same way now.
He's not traumatized. What are you talking
Yes,
about?
he is. He takes medication. He cannot sleep. He is always highly like dosed off like a lot of medication to live a normal life.
But do you know how many people go through that type
That's-
of
that's
abuse
now.
for their sacrifice? You
Yeah.
think about a ballerina.
No.
That's-
It's beautiful and everything, but you gotta think about her toes are fucked
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
Yeah, that's
and
true.
You describe everybody from Mortal Kombat who worked Mortal Kombat. Anybody who worked on the
Yeah.
game Mortal Kombat suffers from the same thing as
Right.
Stephen
Like the girl
King.
from The Exorcism, the original one, didn't she like go crazy and try to kill herself? And
Right.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah,
had
yeah.
to like put her in a mental institute after
Right.
playing that role and stuff. Yeah.
Right. And then you gotta think about it. Anybody that like we don't have it out in the open, we rename it now, but they used to call it the meat wagon. Meat wagon pull up. Them motherfuckers that work for the meat wagon that's gotta pick your body up after you pass away and then autopsy on you, they gotta be the most fucked up people.
I had a friend.
I wanted to do
I have
that.
a friend that's
I
that
was
used to
younger.
be
You
a.
already fucked
I have a friend that used to be an army mortician. That fucked my whole
Right.
day. He would tell me stories. When I'm talking about fuck my whole day up, he would hit you with a story to fuck your whole day up. You'd be like, damn, I don't even want to.
I'm thinking more of like I want to see the inside of the body and study it type
Yeah.
of thing and see the differences between yours and yours because I feel like even though we have the same organs and stuff, they all look different, obviously. Like that's how I see it, and that's what I was thinking when I was younger. But then when I put more thought into it, I'm like, this was somebody's mother, somebody's sister. Like it was something with a life prior,
You already
That's
on that
it.
dumb thing.
That's what I'm saying.
and I'm
See,
like,
it
no,
goes-
maybe that's not for me.
Yeah, see,
But
it
that's
goes
what I mean,
back to
but
your
like-
original point. You said that you don't think that these people are created; they're born. But I feel like it's just if you push past a certain trauma for so long, you get desensitized, and then
You can
Oh,
just
yeah.
live
might
it.
be something you
Because
like.
he would see this. Because think about it, he's getting every worst case scenario across his table to prep him to go back to states.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then you're not just prepping them. You got to go through their stuff. So even if you go through their personal affairs, you have to make sure. And I didn't know this. I'm not sure if it's. But like in certain cases, if there is some damaging material towards your character, they'll get rid of it on your behalf.
Yeah.
Right? So like that means any damaging thing. And then that also includes classified, any illegal documents you should, because you did some type of task or something. Let's say you were SEALs, some black ops. So like get rid of all that information and then send what good stuff we can, like you would prison.
Yeah,
They go
yeah,
through
yeah,
your,
yeah.
they go through your mail essentially. But like in certain cases, he come across stuff. It's like, damn, fam, children on the hard drive. You know what I mean? And it's like, and like CEO is like, hey, burn it, because you still got to keep. You know what I mean? So so after a while, he was just desensitized through the entire process. You know what I mean? So you hit him with news like such something down on McGregor Street. Because he already lived, you know what I mean? He's already seen it and then seen what happened, you know what I mean? So it's like, just like he says, once you desensitize,
Yeah.
that's your job. Like, hey, what do you want to do?
Yeah, you'll see
That's-
cops come up on the scene. Motherfuckers just died and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go get me a chicken salad. Because it's just like, yeah, I see this day in and day
I'm not
out.
gonna lie. When they took my father away, the young guy, I say mid-20s, grabbing my dad like he's nothing, flipping over the table, putting the bag up, and I'm no emotion, straight face, as we're crying. No, I understand that, but it's crazy. Some people get so, like he's saying, they're so used to it already.
It's not a used to. It's just like more of like this is
have to
I have to do this now.
what
You
I
know what I
do.
mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
but
a
that you
task.
chose that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
but-
it wasn't,
I'm saying
it wasn't you being forced.
But but they still feel the emotion. Is what I'm trying to say. It's just he's still.
It's they feel it afterwards.
Right.
They have to disconnect at
Like-
that moment because they see you if you are already breaking down as a family,
Why would I break down?
Why would
with
it?
you?
Why-
And I
why
need to be
does that
professional
sound-
too.
I need to get this guy.
and I need to
out
be
of here.
professional. I need to make sure you're calm,
And I think
de-escalate.
that's the way it was, kind of like when they called about my dad and him passing, and then when we got there, and they were like, "Oh, you know, he expired," and I looked at them and I was like, "What the fuck you mean he expired?" And I'm like,
That's a nasty word. I don't like it. Yeah.
don't sit there and say that in front of a family. Like, okay, I understand now that I'm in the medical field. that
Yeah.
That's the term that
Yeah.
they use. But it's like, I
My
don't
nigga
want
ain't
the word.
spoiled milk.
Yeah. That's
You know
how
what I'm
I
saying?
feel like. That's it. I don't like that word. Like,
But
Say someone died. Like,
yeah.
but you can't.
He passed away.
Pass away to me sounds like.
they passed away, we just say died.
But like you're missing the.
Cut straight to the chase, they died.
But like you're missing the point of why they're doing
It's
it though.
a
It's like.
deliverance depending who you give that.
But it's not. They can't help
So-
that though. Because think about it like this though. Because at the time though, you're given like the training to deal with this, right? So you revert back to your like, what dialogue I got to use to get through this. So it's now become a programming to be like, all right, I don't have to say,
It's a recording.
yeah, like it's all autopilot.
You come to
so like
McDonald's.
you can't. You
Welcome to McDonald's. Man,
Yeah,
take your
yeah,
You,
order.
know,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You want
yeah.
fries with that? No, I just
Nah.
told you I don't want
Hey,
fries.
look, man.
Just
It's on the paper that I'm looking
You know what I'm
at.
saying?
Don't
Just-
get mad at me.
Like I have to say the whole. Like I've gotten mad when I'm like, yo, I got to say the whole thing.
Yeah,
Being a Lorca,
because
like,
they be on the headset
Yeah.
listening.
like, bro, I
yo,
gotta say the whole thing. Shut the fuck up so I can talk. They're listening too. It's
Would you
not
like to
just
add
for
a
you.
chicken for
He be
25
getting
cents?
mad. Yeah. So it's
Or,
like,
or if you got a personal call or something like that, and it's like customer service or some shit, and it's be like your call is being monitored.
yeah. I'm gonna use it for quality. So I know. I'm just, all right.
One, come on, let's go.
So like they fall into that realm where it's like it's an autopilot mode.
Yeah.
And like I've gone to like cop, like my dad used to work at a cop bar. Well, not work, but he worked near a cop bar, and they would just go and all kick it at the cop bar. You would hear them all break down, and then you'd be like, damn, these are all alcoholics, and it realizes that it's like.
And you're passing on new trauma.
Right.
Now they go home with.
And so like
everybody's trauma.
your bartender would be, cause like I got cool as fuck with the bartender, and like to this day I could walk in, I'll get a free drink and stuff. But like he would be the one to like on
As a
the
therapist.
and just
Yep.
and just unload all the bullshit you had
You
to.
realize how many jobs are like
But-
needed, even though they're leisure jobs, they are needed. If a bar's not in place, my guy,
There will be more dead people.
Oh my god. Oh,
They ain't got nothing. If a barbershop is not existing, we ain't got nobody to talk to, my nigga.
Now,
You'd-
yeah, y'all looking ugly, but
you'd
you
have
have
more-
nowhere to vent.
male suicides drop. Male suicides would go through the roof, bro. We would go off. Son. It would be like
People talking about we
strangling.
don't take
There'd be
therapy.
fights
We take
randomly.
therapy every day.
Barbershop,
Barbershop.
bars,
Bars.
car washes.
Add the podcast
Who the
if
fuck
it's
are you
us.
talking on car wash? That shit
'Cause
does
you-
it by itself.
Nah, you be getting out. There'll be times you get deep.
Oh, okay,
I don't
okay,
be
okay.
chilling in the car when it's getting detailed. I be standing outside chopping up with somebody.
Okay.
Usually, you know,
I just did the Sun Coast one, something, a Sunny Coast, where you kind of like drive, you pay, then you drive and you put your car in neutral and it just does the whole thing for you.
yeah.
That was pretty fucking cool.
Hold on, stop.
They have that one at Lehigh.
You is that not normal here?
No,
I've never done it.
What the fuck?
They just started doing those.
What?
Yeah.
what have you
Went
done
to that one that's in Lehigh.
What do you do?
I didn't know, so I still had my car.
in the
And
drive?
drive.
And you broke the machine, didn't you?
You trying to
It can
Damn.
slide. It slides.
I didn't know, so then I got done, and I still had soap on my car, so I had to go manually.
Back through. Oh my. Hold on. So what do y'all
She
do?
just went through.
I don't know about them. I've been through.
Yeah, I get you, country. Yeah, you do you wash it yourself.
No.
I've been through the machine.
Like,
But like they don't do the machine. They don't have the machine in Georgia too,
You
right?
know what they did tell me
That's
when
normal,
I
right?
got to the front. He was like, the car neutral.
So
I
why
was
is
like,
it so
no.
they don't never have the machine?
And I
out
put it
here?
right away.
She's from Caribbean and she's from here. They Fort Myers just not getting up on shit.
Yo, you
we're
wildin', my
just now
nigga.
getting
You
it.
wildin'.
Yeah, it's a 41
Yo, you
right
have
next
no
to Krispy
idea.
Kreme.
You have no idea the fun you about to miss. Yo, the
Listen,
fun you
I
have.
First time going.
That's the first time. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like I'm fucked up in the head right now. I don't
The little
understand what I'm
red-
hearing.
I felt like I was like
That was the
at
highlight.
Disney. I thought it was like
What?
yes. Because,
Let me ask you a question.
Listen, the hurricane just happened. My car looks a hot mess. I'm like, oh my God, who's gonna scrub this out my car? There's gonna be so much work. Blah blah blah.
Automatic car wash.
So then I see it, and the little girl opens the window with her little hand. She's like, how can I help you? And I was like, oh shit. And I thought they serve food. So I was like, what are you doing? She's like, well, you could use that side to pay card, but if you come to the windows to pay for us to help you. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh. So I'm like, so what's the difference between the 8 and the 11 and the 20? So she told me, and I was like, let's do the $11 one. She's like,
What?
okay, just go around. Do you want a receipt? You have a great day. Like, she was so nice. I was like,
It's
okay.
$11 for her too. I'm gonna get my shit done.
So wait.
It
Hold
was
on.
amazing.
Hold on.
So that's your first time going to that one, but I've been living here for a hot minute.
There's one in, like-
Bananas has been popping for.
Where is it at?
There's
That's
one
right over by-
on Flea.
Every gas station has one.
Is it in Lehigh?
You talking about
No.
just staying still? You just stay still.
No, it's
and
not on
do all the
Lehigh.
work for you. No, not
It's on the
that.
way to Lehigh.
She's talking about the one you just put your shit in neutral.
Yeah.
And then it do all the work and pull you.
Yeah,
through.
the guy's like,
Yeah.
It's on Colonial. It's on the way to Colonial.
Yeah, it's over there.
On the way to Lehigh, you go all the way down.
The Walgreens.
Yeah.
No, I've never been to
No,
that
I
one.
thought it was
That
a-
Wait, Walgreens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's all red and shit. Got like hoop. It's like McDonald's looking or some shit, but it's red and neon colors. It's on the way to Wawa
I
and
don't know
shit.
that one. I don't know that one, but banana boat is over there by
41.
I
what?
don't know.
That new Toyota place. The new Toyota.
Yeah.
It's no Honda. That new Honda place
Yeah.
going towards
But
the
there's one-
Walmart.
There's like 3 of them. There's one on 41.
That's the one I've noticed for the longest, and then they
There's
got a
one
new one
down
coming over there by the
Colonial.
railroad tracks. So I don't know how you missed it.
Yeah, I don't know. But let me ask you a question now. Did it hit you with the blue, yellow, and pink soap?
yes. It looked like cotton candy on my windshield.
Don't eat that.
No, I'm
That's
not
a
going
good
to
wax.
eat
That's a
it.
good wax.
You know what I wanted to do?
You got the
Because my
undercarriage
daughter
wash?
was in the passenger seat.
You want to roll down the window?
I was
That's what I'm saying. You're missing out on so much fun.
Yo, I
All right.
looked at her and I was like, yo,
All right.
this will
Hear me
be
out.
on TikTok to
Hear
go
me.
viral.
You would wait.
And I looked at it, but I was like, no, it's going to fuck up my
you
car.
You wait at the opportune time is when it dries. Because think about it. I don't care about my car getting airy.
No, but that drying, I could feel my car
Yeah.
like
Oh,
shaking.
yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
if my
Be
window's
ready,
down,
you
it's
know.
going to shatter.
You got to roll both.
No,
You gotta roll both.
no,
You gotta roll both windows down for this
no,
to work.
I want to wet her, not kill her.
It's going to be funny.
No. Glass everywhere, no.
Why are you? What are you doing? And then just, my bad. I hit my elbow. Hit
It had a
it.
sunroof.
That worked too. Again, you got to sacrifice your car getting wet.
Right.
That's the only
a little
downside.
bit.
But a little.
What
thing-
if you do it and then it gets stuck? Then you
That's
fucked.
why I say no. It
Now,
won't.
now y'all got a show.
Because you can't. I think you could do soft tops. There's something about soft tops. There's certain ones they don't do. Like the ones that are clamps, I don't think they do. But if it's like an automatic one that like folds underneath type shit, they allow. But like, I think you're good. Other than that, you're good to
The
go.
only thing that upset me is that when you got out, they're like, okay, now you can vacuum your own car. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why don't you just go the whole way? You just cleaned it.
Automatic.
I go back to the old school. I just go right up there.
Yeah, just get a hose.
And
I ain't know.
Listen-
No. I mean,
Listen,
the-
I'm
the other
discovering-
one where
I'm
you do it
discovering
Just
things.
yourself.
saying the hose with the hose.
I like a little work, little elbow
Listen,
grease.
now
with
that
the-
I
with
don't
the
have a
spray
man
gun?
in my life, like I used to just, Dad, can you do that? Yes. Now it's like I literally learned how to use the grill. Never in my life have I turned on the grill. I've never attached a propane tank to it.
Bro,
my father did all that. It's
We in a
not-
group
like,
chat. You don't even hit me up.
No, but
Yeah, we was
first
surviving.
of all, I had no electricity or way of communicating, so I couldn't even like text anybody. I literally had to go to my neighbor that we don't really socialize because we were gonna starve to death. So I told them, I'm like, listen, it's not my fault. It's just the way that I was raised. Like my father was like, no, that's my grill. Like I'm the man. I'm here, and I'm still useful.
Right.
He would never let me do shit like that.
Right.
Like I'm rolling around with like nails in my tire. He used to fix that shit.
Yep.
So I'm here like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. So I learned it for the first time. You don't understand the
It's
thrill.
dangerous.
No, but the thrill in my body, learning something new. I was on that, using that grill, making rice. I was making steak. I made pasta. Everything.
And you ain't worry about your eyebrows.
No, because they're not real. I mean, they would have melted off, dry them back on.
Your lashes?
Does it look like I got lashes? I don't even got nails on.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't-
Is it dangerous?
Your eyebrows aren't real?
No.
That would, girl, that would dye onto your, that would ink onto your skin. flames would melt onto your forehead.
No, I'm careful. He told me to be careful. He said, always remember when you're done to turn off the propane.
That's not
Turn
the-
on the propane first. Hit the button. Like he was like, be very, very careful. Put it low. Don't open. He was explaining it to me. I ain't feel no danger.
You ain't pull. Oh yeah, you ain't had no internet. I was
Sure.
about to say you ain't pull a YouTube
You know
video.
what I'm saying?
No, I couldn't. It was
You ain't no power to just, YouTube, just, just quick.
no, but yeah. So I'm
got Verizon.
I'm finding little
I
things.
got Verizon too. I was fine. I was watching the
wasn't
first 10
down?
minutes of
I
Hocus
have-
Pocus
you
and
wasn't
fell
down?
asleep.
I don't have Verizon. I have
What?
Sprint.
That Verizon, it was so bad.
What happened?
I have Sprint.
You mean T-Mobile?
You had,
Oh well, T-Mobile now.
I was gonna say what?
No,
Yeah.
my bill still says Sprint on the top. Until this contract is over, they won't switch it over to T-Mobile.
Of course, yeah.
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 So I think December something will be when
Can
my
you-
contract and it'll switch like the
Can you stay in your contract just
Yes.
to fuck with them?
no.
Oh, I would.
The name will automatically change because they got bought
I
by
know.
T-Mobile. Yeah. So it's just about switching the logo once you end your contract.
I showed up on like the Saturday. Was it the first?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
the first.
Yeah, I showed up
But
on the first.
We was in it from Wednesday through Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And your whole airport disappeared. Don't get mad at me. I tried. I tried to get back. The whole airport vanished. And they were like, "Hey, my dog, and my boy,
Have
and
you
my
guys
boy."
have you guys gotten to Fort Myers?
Yeah, that's why I was devastated. I tried
Yo,
getting back.
Have you smelt it?
I haven't been on that side.
See, I don't.
It
yeah.
smells like that.
Where?
It smells like there's a lot of
Where in
bodies out
Harlem?
No, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I have
Like,
not been over there.
I wanted to-
because
there. It
I've
smells like
wanted
there's
to
a lot of
go,
bodies
but
still out there.
there's
It's
like
cooking.
there's like a couple
This is not
supermarkets I
allowing
wanted to
them
go
to
check
go
out.
over
Yeah,
there.
I already went downtown too. You saw the video for the thing that they did. That when you have you gone yet?
No.
So I went with my daughter that Friday to pay, our respects. We got some flowers in the gas station. We went over there. When honest to God, when I got out the car, I was good. When I got closer, I felt such heaviness. I felt like somebody put like sandbags on me, and it was just
'cause
yes.
they did
My
a-
voice
a
is even like
memorial
cracking right now,
open.
and there was people just sitting there so down, just looking at these pictures. You feel it, like the energy was so off. I couldn't stay there that long. I really couldn't.
I mean, that's what we rebuild, though, right? We Americans.
I mean, it's just sad.
easy
Either
to
those
say
people are
that.
dead or missing,
Huh?
is what they said. They haven't found their bodies. I'm like, man.
That's the only shitty part is like I would assume now they would do it, but like I feel like there should be more cadaver dogs out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like at the time, like now, like 2 weeks from now,
Yeah.
you might as well just have.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
will be exactly 2 weeks.
So you might as well just have cadaver.
And we
dogs.
weren't prepared
Are
because it was
we
supposed to go to
still-
Tampa.
Are we still
That's
flooded
not an
in
excuse.
areas?
Yeah, we
Yes.
are. Yeah.
And you guys got rain in Fort Myers like 2 days ago. It was Sunday when I went. So Sunday it rains. McGregor Street was flooded to the point that when the water kind of went down, there was fishes dead on the road everywhere. It rained again, flooded again.
Yeah.
So then Monday morning to go over the bridge was crazy because, McGregor was like underwater again.
The issue here is like the amount of money that now they have to use. All of it should just go into infrastructure because the infrastructure they use for drainage is gravity. That don't work no more. You can't.
And
Yeah.
you look at those houses and you will say, oh my God, I wish I had that
Not
$1 million
anymore.
Not anymore. Now that I see that, I'm like, fuck those $1 million, that beautiful house. You can
Bro.
have that shit. Build that shit in the middle of the desert for me.
Well, I
Don't
mean,
build
they can pay for it. If they get
Nah,
destroyed.
that's not how that works.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you got the money to afford that,
Yeah.
you're most likely gonna get that house.
Yeah, but you
No,
have
no,
to
but, like,
remember
but the
too, your
thing is-
belongings in there.
Yeah, 'cause,
not
like-
everything is like about that, about your house.
It's your memory.
It's
It's
everything,
your
yeah.
memories
Yeah,
and
I
your
get you,
hard
I get
work.
you.
And if you need to get out, you're leaving stuff. I was smart. I said, if we go underwater, I packed my bag. I had a Nike book bag. I put my passport, my mom's, and my daughter's. Put a Ziploc, double Ziploc,
Lock.
Ziploc bag. Got our passports, our social security cards, the house, insurance information. Because if you have no identity, you can't come back and claim shit. I put all of that in the little bags. I put it in my book bag. I put it inside a Walmart bag. So just in case it gets wet, I had all that information. I was ready. I had my gun. I had like boxes of bullets. Listen.
Hey.
Hey.
Let
why
me
Luby's
tell you.
wild. That's why
Let me
CB2
tell
is
you
not
what
out
I
there.
saw. Let me tell.
That's why CB2 is not acting.
8-bit too.
Let me tell you what I saw.
They
I went to
wild
the
out
gas
there.
station on Del Prado. This was right next to Calusa Middle School. That gas station right there was open. I witnessed a guy skip the line. I don't know if it was intentional. I don't know if he was trying to get out. I don't know. I just remember him going close to the car. Homie came out, wrapped a shirt around his knuckles, and busted that window in front of everybody. I just did one of these with my car because I was with my daughter. People were going crazy. He busted that window. He's like, oh, fuck, don't be coming at. People were going crazy.
Don't cut the line.
Yeah, she did a U-turn. Yeah,
Yep.
she did a U-turn. Yeah, see?
Yep.
This is why you carry a gun, because when there is like natural disasters, people go crazy
All
too.
common sense goes out.
Yeah,
the
it goes
window.
out.
What was pissing me off?
Was the traffic?
All the traffic
The lanes.
just for you to
The
get to
lanes.
work took you damn near an hour. You had to like schedule. Huh?
But still, you were
But
causing
it
more
was just like
accidents
how
and more
the
traffic.
cops was directing traffic. They'll just cut it off this way, but leave just this going. I'm like, my man, I'm getting late for work. You got me late.
I had to
dog.
do a few U-turns. Yeah.
You got me late.
Well, I was driving. What is that called? The medium. I was driving right over that shit.
Man, I was
I
like,
waited until the police wasn't looking. I'm like,
I
U-turn
was
right
up there
there.
praying I had
I-
a Jeep or something.
When I slid back, so like, I couldn't get back. Airlines straight up told me, nah. When cause like I had planned, cause you remember when I left, like I had asked him to come pick me up, to take me to the airport, and it was like Fiona's hitting. I was like, oh shit. He's like, bro, you gonna make it to this? I was like, yeah, I will make it, bro. And he tells me this every time. If I don't give a fuck, it works out fine. Like every time. Like if I don't care,
I love that.
No,
I
he's
love that.
100% true.
It pisses me off. Like,
He
he
hates
just
it.
goes through like I have to try.
Yeah. But you
Everything
always
I've
told me
done-
he's always been like that.
Yeah, it's like I've had friends that'll just be like, I'm over here like trying to, put my grades together, wake up in the morning. Hold on, let me do my homework. Let me put this together. Let me make sure my test is ready. Okay, she got
Call you back.
she got the teacher's pet, all that ready to go, and then homeboy just comes out of nowhere, Christmas tree the motherfucker. and then his test is like immaculate. I'm like, my man, I studied
you-
for 3 days.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're that type probably that
Yeah.
just you're lucky.
Oh, it's blessed. It's blessed.
Especially the story about the car and the
Yeah,
the
he
brakes.
just find folks.
Give me your hands.
$50.
Give me your hands.
It don't work like that. It don't work like that. We can do this, but it don't work that way.
But here's the thing though. If he stresses about it, I swear to God,
It won't ever.
find it. It'll be right there in his front of his face. And he just be like, God, he snapped at me. I was just like, the fuck I gotta do with this?
You're not a planner either, are you?
Nope.
Nah.
You just go with the
just
wind.
do it.
And then
Just do it.
shit just
The
falls.
fucking anxiety that goes through my body as you said that.
Don't.
The
No,
fucking
you can't have.
anxiety.
You can't have anxiety with me.
No,
Trust
no,
me.
no.
I have
Trust-
anxiety.
No,
I have to.
listen,
Have-
I will be like, okay.
Why do you have
so-
anxiety still?
Because that's the only way my shit works. If I go careless,
Listen,
Have
sometimes
the
we
faith.
can't control that. Sometimes we can't control
I
that.
don't have that.
I plan like events, like let's say a family vacation. I have
Yeah.
it planned. Like we're leaving at this time from the house. We should be in the car at this time.
I stick
We're
to
gonna
it.
stop at this McDonald's at this time.
I stick to it.
On God, that if something goes off, instant headache, anxiety,
What? Really?
anger.
Bro,
Anger.
the
If I say
adventure-
let's go because we had to be in the car at 9 a.m. and you're fucking over there scratching your ass and you're still not in the car,
I'm in the.
headache,
Hold
I need
on.
my
Wait.
caffeine,
Let me
I'm
defend.
he'll
all
still
over the
make
place.
it.
I'm making
He'll
in.
still make his
I'm,
time. But you're
as
telling
soon as
him
the
to do
fuck
this.
up happens,
You're telling him to
stressing
do
out.
this.
I'm having the time of my. The
See,
adventure
no,
begins.
no.
The adventure begins. We have to figure this
What
out.
you-
It's
what
now
you're
a
telling him to
journey.
do versus what he's doing. You're telling him to do this. What he's gonna do is it's still gonna be the direction.
We going.
But it's gonna be his
But he's
way.
gonna fuck with me until
No,
we get there.
no.
But he's gonna hit every point
I'll-
on time, everything.
I'll
But
never
it's
be
just like,
late.
it's gonna stress you the whole entire time, and then you be like, "It's supposed to be at 10:30." It's 10:30.
I'm here.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
And then you just be like,
You can't get mad at me. But we here and we make it. Bro, when we was in LA,
"Oh, stress."
he stressed the whole time. And the entire time, I'm like, bro, don't stress me. Man, we was at a place where we had weed. I was like, bro, it's fine. We get weed later. Bro, I need to smoke right now. He stressed. I need to smoke right now. In through the door. Hey, I got eights for 25.
Yeah, some random dude just comes up.
Random ass nigga, bro.
Comes up.
A random ass dude.
Yeah,
I was
man,
like, told you,
25.
bro. Have faith, cuz. Have faith. We gonna be blessed.
I can't.
We gonna be blessed.
I feel like I'm gonna be the one to be like, yo, shut the fuck up.
We was stranded. We was not gonna be coming back here. Motherfucker found a way to get back. Like it was no way the airport was gonna give us tickets.
They said-
He's like, no. You're not hearing me. We gonna get these tickets. And then we got them tickets. Like we got to. Cause had me, I'd be like, all right, I ain't getting tickets.
Niggas, yeah, they told me, it was like, yeah, we could refund you or set you for Monday. My man, it's Friday right now. Yeah. Nah. I'm crunching numbers already. I'm gonna need you to find me a way home. I'm gonna need you to find me a way home. It's like, but it was operational issues. Oh, so it's your fault. So it's your fault.
They're worse.
Bet. Okay, bet. Even better for me. So I'm gonna need you to find me a way home. You do that.
All right, let's get on our last top before we get up out of here. All right, so it had a lot of controversy with this one.
Oh my God, what?
With the Tia and what's his name? Corey.
Tia, Maury, and Corey or whatever?
Hardick or whatever.
Hard dick.
Hardick.
Oh.
She she ain't had
I
no
thought
dick in
no!
a minute.
Yeah.
Hard
It has been a
dick.
while.
Dick.
No, I thought that he was like, calling him like a dickhead or something.
Nah, it's Hardick.
That's all we, yeah.
Oh.
It just says Hardick.
Lord.
For the people that can't see, it just says Hardick. She's taking it. Mine's in the gutter, guys. Don't worry about her. We're trying to fix her.
Oh my.
Therapy.
Fix it, yo. Fix it.
Therapy. But I like this comment because it is true. If nothing happened, if nothing in behind the scenes happened, and she's just not happy and just fall out of love with him, she going on about her day, no harm, no foul. Let a guy say that same
Oh
bullshit.
shit, son! You can't. I
Ain't
can't.
happening.
I tried breaking up with a chick 3 times.
What?
She had to
What?
break up with me. I was like, well, okay. this is what I
it brought
wanted.
my
I
point.
feel like there's
This
a
is
lot
what
of
I
stuff
wanted.
going on behind closed doors, and they don't want nobody to know, so they're keeping it very
Of course.
private.
Oh, fair.
Of course.
Fair.
Which
Yeah.
is the best way to go.
But I'm going off public opinion.
Yeah.
How public opinion perceives us to say that if the girl is just not happy, ooh, girl, go ahead, do you, boo. You gotta find somebody that's gonna put that spark up in your life. But let a guy say that same language.
It's an issue.
We is
And then on
crucified.
top of that,
No,
though,
you shouldn't be though.
It
You
is.
shouldn't be.
And then on top of that, if you come to find out, like most of the times, like the girlfriend will even say, like, don't even say anything. Just find another. Just be with your
If
second.
I see you coming out of a relationship and you look peaceful, you look happy, male or female, let it be my homegirl, my homeboy, and I could see your peacefulness, I am happy for you. Because that's what's most important.
Mm-hmm.
Why waste your life is so short. Why waste it away being miserable? I say no, it shouldn't.
But it goes
ever
back
be
to what
like
you was
that.
talking about. You said you envision yourself being married and you was gonna hold on whether it's cheating and everything else,
Yeah.
and pretty much you did.
That was before. Yeah, I wouldn't do that shit no more. I'm not doing that no more.
So now you would be okay with a guy just be like, you know what, let him fall out of love.
Yeah. I'll now say, do you think, it's all about honesty. And then I'll say, can we fix this? What could be done? Is it something that I'm doing? Because I ask questions. Because it also helps you. That educates you. So if you ever are in your next relationship, you know what to do better. Because everyone fucks up, and sometimes you don't even see it until it's pointed out to you.
Right.
So I will ask questions like, why can we do counseling? Is there something we could do? If you're consistently, no, I'm not going to push it anymore. But I will try. I'm not going to be like, all right, peace. No, what? Let's talk about it. Why? What am I doing wrong? What is going on? What are you missing? Because this wasn't us before. We fell in love.
Yeah.
Now we fell out of love. Why? Am I too comfortable? Is there someone, like, let me know. And if there's no fixing it, then obviously move on. And if you both move on peacefully, and I see peace between both of y'all, and it was a decision that you made, good for both of y'all.
Now, do you believe that majority of the times the men are more loyal than the women are in relationships? Like be honest.
Before you
like,
ask,
Yeah.
Cause
be
like,
honest. Don't go with
'cause, like, it's-
social media.
Yeah.
And
No,
how,
So I'm going off like
believe-
we honestly say like, hey, we want to end the relationship first, but
Yeah.
yet she'd be like, no, you can't. This ain't over, huh?
No, I think
I
a
honestly
woman,
think we can't.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I think
Yeah.
we have to go out cheating. We have
That's
to
what I'm
go out on
saying.
a-
Even if it's not even true, we still got to go out as a cheat,
Right.
even though we've asked to be like, yo, I don't want to be in a relationship and I don't want to hurt you
Yeah.
either. So let's
Yeah.
be adults and separate. And it's like, nah, if she still loves me,
But I feel
that's
like
fair.
you don't have
But
enough composure. Like, let's say you're married. Let's say me and you are married, right? You don't want to be with me, but I keep pushing. Like, no, you're not going nowhere. We're going to make this work, blah, 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 this and that. You cannot wait until you're fully divorced to hook up with somebody else.
oh no, for sure I can. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I mean, though. But like
a little bit
the
of
sense.
self-control.
No, but
No,
what
but-
I'm saying is the one, what he's saying is the woman will prolong that.
Yes.
And
So
still
that-
be in a
If
relationship
there's an
secretly
opportunity with
before
somebody
she
else-
wants to
Because we
feel
have
love.
women have more hope.
But you still want to feel the love that's not coming from us.
Right.
That's still the thing that's missing.
And why,
so you would
why
still
prolong
find.
yourself?
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, why
Yeah.
prolong me when you can just go ahead and just
It
be with
comes
them?
into kind of how you said she was holding on because of the desire to be in a relationship, the desire to make it work.
Yeah, but if that desire,
You put yourself, and I know from experience because I did this with the last relationship, you put yourself through that pain in hopes of being able to be that one to fix the issue.
but
and-
okay,
and
that's my
ruining
problem with
and
why is
ruining
it?
yourself to keep that relationship.
Yeah, but
because
not-
nobody wants to start new again.
But no, but that falls down on the two individuals' party. Like the other person may be too immature for this relationship that you guys have, right? In comparison to me, like I would say I'm a good man because like I've never cheated, but I've always tried to break off the relationship first, and then just been accused of cheating, even though I've never cheated. You know what I mean? Just 'cause-
yes.
and so it's
Had that,
like,
at
and so it's like I have to come down to be like,
You know
well,
why? Because it's so common. Think of all marriages that have ended in relationship. What is the number one thing usually why they?
But that's
no, but that's what I'm saying though.
perception.
That's what I'm saying though.
No. Y'all gotta stop.
No,
with
it's
the
not
social
perception.
media.
No.
Y'all gotta stop
I'm not
with-
going off based on social media. I've seen. Okay, fuck, I shouldn't say this.
Don't say
that shit. What the fuck? No.
Hold
What
on.
you say? Save it off camera. Off
You know
camera
what?
then.
Fuck it. No.
Off
Don't say
camera.
it.
Off
One of
camera.
my homegirls said to me, yo, my
Oh.
car broke down. Well, she's not a homegirl. She's a Facebook friend that I talk to a lot. My car broke down. I'm on Country Club. She was on the opposite side of Country Club. No worries. I said, hey, I have no electricity in my house, but I'll get you and your newborn son. I've never asked her who her baby daddy is because it's not my business. If you don't share it, if you don't post pictures, it's because you don't want people to know, right? So I feel like it's rude when people's like, yeah, who your baby daddy? Fuck you. It's none of your business. You don't post, there's a reason. Her man came to pick her up. I guess he still knows me by Carolina or Slim, doesn't know me by Lena. So she was like, I'm at my friend's Lena's house, come. He goes and picks her up and their baby. He's married to my friend. To another friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when he pulled up and saw me, he turned whiter than what he is. I'm talking about see-through.
Ain't gonna hold
So
you.
here I am holding,
Hold
the
on.
baby, helping her out, and he just does one of these. This baby's like 3 weeks old.
Hey, there's still no wait. No, in fairness,
Time.
Wait,
Okay,
wait.
so this is things I've seen
He-
myself.
no, yeah.
I'm not going based on face.
No,
No.
But in the group of friends he has, there's like people. There's at least one of me and like two of him. That have said
said something to him.
that be like, bro, you wild nigga,
Wow.
you wild.
We gonna
Same
see how
state?
long you gonna
okay.
last.
And then he'll tell us the story that like, I saw Lena, and then just like how I laugh, we will roast the fuck out of
They
you.
had that conversation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you have to.
I don't know how to. We still liking each other's statuses and
Well-
stuff. So I don't know if they had that conversation. I don't know if he knows that
Hopefully
he's
she
married.
don't
Well,
watch
at the
his
same time,
episode.
though, they could be also.
I don't know.
Hopefully
They
she
may
don't
be,
watch his
they may be
episode.
married, but you may not know that they're separated. I never understood this with married women anyway. You could be separated, but still married. Yeah, you can date. Is that something?
An open relationship?
No.
That's Fort Myers.
No. Like you married, right? But the shit ain't working out.
So you separate.
So you
But it's
separated.
cheaper to stay together.
But it's cheaper and it's more and it's financially
But
better.
You know what?
And tax-wise
Society
to
and
stay
this
better.
generations makes us like that. Tell me you could get. Let me know who right now, which one of y'all could live right now by yourselves and do everything by yourself. Like pay your whole mortgage, all food. Exactly. It's too hard. You could pay your whole
I thought you
mortgage,
was
your
talking
food,
about
and everything.
dysfunction.
I've
I was
been
like,
through-
No. I'm saying like money wise, it's hard, and still have enough to kind of go out and treat yourself to the good things. It's hard.
Yeah.
It is hard. You could do it, but it's hard. No, it's hard. And they make
I mean,
us
I
like
can do
be-
it, yeah, but yeah.
and they make us like want to be in relationships and stuff and lie to be in something so that you could continue living.
It's not hard. It's the fact that I've devoted most of my time into making the foundation I have to do what I have to do.
Yeah.
I've been doing it since I was 16. So it's not like I've been doing it since 5 years ago. It's like 2007.
Yeah.
So it's like I do have time in the business to be like, yeah, I can comfortably say, yeah, I can take care of myself. But it was because I don't have the like reliability. Like I have to be this way just
Yeah.
to get a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I can't like amazingly how people do it. Be like, yo, I have no job or I work at Waffle House. I'm still bagging white bitches and all these like kids who like BMW. Like how are you saying okay to this? How are they saying okay to this? And it's like, what do you do? Like I could literally quit. Like if you call me in the moment you need me, I can say, all right, I'm on the way. No other like I don't know other people who work at 9 to 5 that can do that and not risk their job. You know what I'm saying? Like to be like, oh, I need you right now. I'm having a whole panic attack. Okay, babe, I'm on the way. I could do that at any time. Yeah, that's not what women want. And so it's like, well, I can do this by myself then. I can cook by myself. I'll learn to do all the other shit. Cause it's
Some
like,
women that want
It's
it.
some
No,
women that
no.
want it. We gotta stop profiling everybody in the same box.
And
'Cause
I
there's
think that's kind of like pickle sausage. That's an all male show.
right.
You hound women on how they act, how they do this, how
Right.
they do that, but it's who you're choosing.
right.
Not all women, and that's
Yeah.
you have to stop comparing every female to
Absolutely.
what you've been fucking.
Listen,
Or vice versa.
Listen,
But right-
yes,
yeah.
yes,
In
both
the flip-
ways.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been through some shit, and I still have faith, and I believe there is a good man out there for me. I just haven't been blessed of meeting that man, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them. Not all men are the same.
He gonna have to compromise.
Boy.
If he get with you,
Yeah.
man. I swear to God.
Straight up, I would never be the one to be like, oh these niggas are the same. No, they're not. Everyone is different. It's just what I kind of like. It's not gonna really give me what I want.
No.
Maybe my future man is Caucasian, but I keep chasing chocolate. I don't know, like, but I'm limiting myself. You know what
That's
I mean?
she's
I'm
not
limiting
wrong though.
myself.
She makes so much sense.
It does.
That makes so much
It does.
sense.
Listen, my coworker, I mess with him all the time. I call him my work husband.
Don't do that.
No, he's sweet. It's never like that. I don't see
Nice.
him like that or nothing. When we go to lunch together, remember I work in a place full of usually a lot of girls. The minority of the guys I work there are gay, so there's like 2 straight guys. He's straight. The ladies go. He opens the car for each one of us. If we all get lunch, he's carrying the bags, and I'm looking at him like, I think I just need a Caucasian man.
Well, and that's just like the guy that we have, the male inmate that we have at our office, like, cause He's the only male, besides
white
the
too?
doctors.
Is he white too?
Yeah.
So it's also what, Kanye right?
Exactly.
So what? We just gonna throw out here Kanye right there? Is what you trying to say?
He'll keep.
Fuck out of here.
White
bro.
lives matter. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
And when he knows that like it's a hellacious day, he'll just come behind you and drop like candies, chocolates at each other's death, and it's just like, oh, thank you, I needed that chocolate right now. And it's just like,
Let me ask you a
but
question
it
though.
helps.
Not to ruin the bubble, not to ruin this moment for y'all. But how long will it take for you to question if he's like an Epstein, just trying to get sure he's like
You
under the
better
radar?
fucking stop.
I just want to know, but serious, this is real shit
I will
though.
say,
This is real shit. Sometimes two people too nice. Sometimes people be too nice.
mine has a girl, so we good.
That,
That ain't stopped nothing but a sentence.
what?
Fuck out.
What? You gotta.
That ain't stopped
You said
nothing. She
niggas-
just explained.
Yes.
A whole
Hold
nigga
it
got
there.
a whole 2 wives
What?
over here, man.
I ain't know you can marry twice. What the fuck? Like in the same country.
Ain't
Man.
stopped nothing.
Oh,
We did dangerous shit before.
All women, listen, moral of the story, all women are not the same.
all men are not the
all
same.
men are the same.
But can we say this?
Stop about the
Stop
whole.
comparing.
Yeah,
Can we
not
say
all
this?
black
People
people
are
are the
just
same.
going
Not
to-
all white people are the same. Not all Hispanic. We're not all the same.
No, we're not going to the same. But can you say this? People are going to make their advancement if they see an opportunity.
Yeah.
If I see that, okay, well, it's rocking with this girl, and then this one got a little more to her.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a
I'll
trade.
give you.
But, hold
Yeah.
on. But I will say something about that too,
Hmm.
because just because you're in this industry and you've been burned so many times by males, females,
Mm-hmm.
not every female that comes to you and wants to be with you is after you for what you have laid
See,
out. Not every female
Nah,
wants that.
But here's the thing,
So
though.
you can't compare that either.
But that's not the issue here, though. The issue here is the fear for what we have as black males. You know what I mean? Like I get you is where you come from. Not every female is out to get us. However, the stigma and fear that all black males have is that like at any given moment we're not believed. You get what I'm saying? And it doesn't
Yes.
have to
Okay.
be just female.
Okay.
It's just in general. As a black male,
Yeah.
you're not believed. So like we already have a wall up protecting us from whatever thing you know what I mean? If I'm gonna associate, like I'll never hug you and put like hands down below the waist. Like that would never, because I can't risk being a black male.
Yeah.
Position, my job.
You know what I
my
mean?
livelihood,
And
all
it's
that.
awful word. And like and it doesn't have to be like, it can be the same, like he robbed me. Awful word. Like, and as a white dude that say that, or an Asian, like as a black male, we have already like we already lose in any case of like blaming. So like that's why it's like it's hard for any of us to be like, well, it's hard for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna be out here going after women when it's like, you know, the reality of this world is I already lose the moment there's an accusation.
Yeah.
Like I don't even have to be there. I don't have to be there, and I get it. I'm in trouble.
Right.
That's the craziest shit in this world. And it's like, and there's evidence and shit. And we have geo.
If it
Like,
can
you
get
want
to
my
a point-
location? I'm all for it. As a black male, I'd rather have my location known just so that, like, well, like, I'm not in gangs either, so I don't want no heat. I don't got no beef. But, like, I'd rather my location known for the safety of the fact that, like, yo, I have proof that I was here.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was over there
But
fucking that
then,
white girl.
then
A
you,
few people got my location.
but then you got a double-edged sword, because then if like she has her location to just those specific people. If you have that location out, now
No,
your enemies know where you're
The
at.
same, no, I would do the same as her, like to specific people.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
to the same degree as like I don't need the whole world knowing where I'm at, but like, hey, if there's any worry of the, like accusations
Absolutely.
or something like I'm here,
Absolutely.
there's no way I was over there.
Dude, I carry. I'll come and unsave you. You call me and be like, hey, I need you. I'll turn on the location. Oh, you're right here. I'm coming.
I don't even want you there. You got a gun. That's real shit though. Like I'm not even joking. Like that's real shit. I don't even want you there because you have a gun. And anyone, it was like, oh, it's her gun. Oh, you had a gun, nigga. She said it's hers. Like that's how crazy of like an accusation can go.
If Emmett Till could get killed off of fucking accusation,
Whistling.
Yo, I'll make it
What
like
is it?
I'll
Is it
make it
whistle?
Yeah,
to
you just
like
whistle.
current
Whistle?
events. Like a couple months ago during all those Black Lives Matter like riots, there was a security guard. He got shot and died because the police accused him of the one with the gun and like shooting people up, and he was working.
right?
Like what? Like that's like.
Yeah, no, I get it.
He
I
getting
get
a
it.
check for $12 an hour to get lit up by cops because you assume that he's the gunman. And he fixed the situation at that.
All right, let's go ahead and bring this bad boy on home.
We had a lot to say. We were gone for like 2 weeks.
We were.
I mean, I let it go for a
Hey.
little long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was just
I'm
like,
not
dude.
mad at that.
All right. Lena, hit him.
Glit World by Lena. Personal, Lena Martin.
Okay.
Catch by Gabe's stomach. You know what it is. This is Gabe's stomach. All right.
On everything, all across.
X3 Network. Y'all know what it is. Some new things are finna get ready to come into fruition. It's a little disaster that we had a hurricane, but we got to look at positive sides.
We have life.
Yes, we have life. Some promotions kind of hit me up, so we got a couple events that's going to be ironed out in a little bit. Some in Cape, some in some various other places, and gonna be kind of stepping into the world of wrestling. Finally get the chance to step into that.
I'm willing
Get-
to get into it.
I'm going to the
some-
gym.
I'm gonna start writing first before I get like involved. So I'm gonna do some writing and then the videography parts of it. So,
And the 25th of October, we're dressing up for Halloween.
oh, she just gave us a date.
25th? Okay.
She just gave us a date.
Why are you looking up the day? It's a Tuesday.
For the
Oh.
podcast.
Oh, my bad.
And then the other events, I'll hit you up after this.
Wait, what? You said that's so central. What other?
The
events?
adult parties.
Wait a minute. Oh
Wait.
yeah, you do have them friends.
Yeah.
You do have them friends. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm
You
down to
never
go.
responded. We
What?
gotta do
Yeah.
the episode with the strippers on.
Yeah.
We gotta have a stripper episode.
I'm with
Like
it.
I'm now getting to a point. You're now elite. I'll give you your christening for being a podcaster. Now it
I
took
want-
you a while.
I want to
That's
know if they strip in Jersey as well, because it needs help. My travels to Jersey, trash for strip clubs, trash. Hey, hold on now, bro.
I think it's more of a southern thing.
There's a couple out there.
Yeah, it's a south thing.
There's a couple out there. Centerfolds, all nude. BYOB. So you
Bring your own boobs?
Yeah. No. Well. Yeah. But bring your own beer.
Yourself.
Yeah.
He bringing his own.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
bringing his own.
Yeah, I bring my own. Yeah. Don't get mad at me. Call me Chocolate Lavender. Just hating.
They call
Tell her,
you what?
Gabe.
Chocolate Lavender. That's how I paid my way
Lavender?
through college, yo. 90,000.
Lavender.
Hey,
I'm
that's
sorry.
a character.
Yeah.
Chocolate. lavender.
But yeah, they need help because all it was just a club. No nipple showing.
Are y'all allowed to show nipples?
I thought.
It depends on the city.
It depends
depends-
on the state and the
permit.
city.
It depends on the city. Apparently, I didn't know that, and that's bullshit.
Like if an officer walks into Lookers right now and sees one of the girls without pasties on, the Lookers gets fined.
They didn't even have pasties.
The liquor?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
Lookers, they get fined.
Yeah.
The company.
Oh, the
for
place- the
allowing
place-
that.
the
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
you said liquor.
No, Lookers. Sorry, I said it wrong.
My bad.
But I just, you know what I'm saying? I was after a wedding. It's like, man, I'm trying to see some nips.
Oh, you were trying to be a wedding crasher.
No, I already did the wedding.
Oh, okay.
The wedding's already
I thought you
done.
were trying to see some titties at the altar.
He wouldn't have mind.
Hey, well, yeah,
He wouldn't have mind.
God.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's close this bad boy up. Ashley, hit us.
He's been hitting me up like crazy. What?